and welcome back to my channel. For my returning viewers, you're the OGs, feel most appreciated. Thank you so much for always watching my videos and for this journey that you've been taking with me. For the new subscribers and newcomers, feel welcome, feel most appreciated too. And this is where we roll. So yesterday's video was talking about witchcraft and night runners in Africa. So this one is just a continuation of what we were talking about yesterday. And regarding what we were talking about yesterday, because the video was rather was going to be like too long, so I decided to have a part 2 of it, yeah, for just a continuation about night runners and everything that pertains it. Yes, and as I already said, if at all you haven't watched that video, please kindly go back and watch it, yeah, so that at least you'll know what we've been talking about and how things have been going. Yes, so that you don't get it halfway. Just wanted to get you to get the full details about everything. So this is part 2 of it. So in case you haven't watched part 1, please kindly go back and watch part 1 of that I uploaded yesterday. So regarding the night runners, because I just wanted to regarding the night runners and everything, these are people that in fact are being shunned upon. People don't want to be associated with them and such. Was when it comes to marriage and so, yeah, it is believed, that when you marry a night runner, or when you marry a witch, let me say that when you marry a witch, in my native language it is called juok. Yes, juok. We'll talk more about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it. But if you marry a night runner, there is a way in which these people get to know each other. There's a way in which you can know that this one is ajajuok in my native language, to means somebody who is like a witch or a night runner or something of that sort. So it is believed that in most cases, the families just identify the people that they are going to get married to. Like, if, for example, if I am a night runner and maybe I want to get married, or maybe my child or my son or daughter wants to get married, I can even find there are other families that are also doing the same. They're also practicing witchcraft, and they're also practicing night running activities. So I would go and approach those families, and that is called you send even an uncle or even an aunt. They know each other, so that at least they can continue with their, what can I say, that chain of witchcraft and night running. They can continue and not just don't end. They can continue that lineage, yeah. They can continue with the lineage of witchcraft and night running, something of that sort. So it is believed that, because in most cases you'll find that a night runner always marries a night runner, so that they can be compatible. What I mean compatible is that if at all, it is believed that if at all you get married to a witch or a night runner, it's very hard for you to get pregnant and give birth. If at all you're not a night runner, or you're not even a witch, it's very hard for you to proceed to conceive. It's gonna be very hard for you to conceive. So in most cases you'll find that if at all a lady gets married to a family that practices witchcraft or practices these night running activities, the lady will be taught how to go about things. That she's going to be taught how to do those black magic, how to do night running activities, so that at least they can be compatible. Yes, they can be compatible and can also help the lady to conceive. So the lady must be taught how to go about things, how to also be one of the members. Yes, how to be one of these members. So that was a must for the lady to be taught. And he was told that lady, because you find that most people are coming from these families that are very rich in Christianity. They value Christianity too much. that even if maybe somebody wants to harm you, the person cannot even harm you because of your Christianity background. So you'll find that there are also those kind of people. Maybe a lady or something of that sort. Maybe a lady is married to a family that practices witchcraft, but since her background, her Christian background is so active and so strong, this lady is not going to be transformed or even changed or even taught how to be a night runner or how to be a witch. So it's going to be very difficult for these people, this family that practices witchcraft, to teach this lady these new methods, or to teach them these skills that are supposed to be used in night running. It's going to be very difficult. And if at all this lady is not going to be like is not going to be amongst them, or maybe one of them is not going to start practicing witchcraft and night running, this lady, in most cases, it's either divorced. This lady can be divorced and sent back to her parents. Yes, because they're not compatible now. They have tried teaching the lady, and the lady is not even is not even getting it. Yeah, not getting whatever she's being taught, or that the spirits have just refused. Yeah, the spirits have just refused. It's not connecting. Things are not even connecting. So they're also afraid. These witchcraft people, they're also afraid that if at all the lady is not one of them, the lady might even leak some of their secrets out to other people. That's the reason. Foremost, one of the reason why the lady must also be taught, so that at least the lady can keep the secrets, the family secret, to herself, and not go outside there and start talking to people, telling people what is always going there in that family. So if I told this lady, she has the family has really tried to, teaching her, and not everything is coming the way they should be. The lady is not even understanding something of that sort, because they're being taught, but indirectly, in a way whereby you cannot even understand. You cannot even get that this person is teaching me how to become a witch, or how to become a night runner. So if I told the lady is not even getting it, first of all, the marriage is always terminated. She's sent back to her parents, and the divorce always takes place. Or maybe they may even find a way of killing that baby. Killing the lady. Yes, just getting away with her. They will find a way of just killing the lady, so that at all she doesn't expose whatever the secrets of that family. So that is what normally happens. Or if at all this lady has accepted, the spirits have the blood has corrected, let me say that the blood has accepted whatever is going on, the activities, the witchcraft and such. If at all she has accepted, the lady now can even conceive and even give birth to a child. But without any connection of witchcraft or something of that sort, the lady cannot even conceive. So there's this story about somebody who was, I don't want to mention a lot, I don't want to talk more about, because let me just say that, okay, there's this story that was really going on about a lady, because these ladies are very beautiful. These ladies that are born into witchcraft or night running, or into those witchcraft activities, the family that practices witchcraft, these ladies are always very beautiful, very, very, very beautiful. They're always very beautiful, and they're also the apple, as in everybody just want to date them. In fact, even if in the village, most of them, people just want to date them because they're very beautiful. They are very beautiful. So there's this lady that the family practices witchcraft, and the mom and the dad, they are also night runners. So there are all ways in which you can know if somebody is a witch or something, because if you go to the city, you cannot identify them. You cannot know that this one, the lady that I'm dating is a witch, or the man that I'm dating is a witch. You cannot know, because people are different. You cannot even know. But there are other methods that you can use so that you can know that this one is now a witch. And one of these methods is, okay, let me get to the story. So this lady had a boyfriend, and when it is during Christmas holidays or such, or even 25th, during Christmas, the 25th of December, in the villages, they always like to party. They go to the market center, they buy things, they buy clothes, they buy food, there's just celebration. So this lady was dating let me say, a guy from another community. But this guy, people used to tell this guy that, you know what, this lady is coming from such a family, and that family is known to be night runners. So this boy was, the guy was like, no, you, I know you guys, it's just that you're jealous about me, we're jealous about the relationship that I have with this girl, and it's like maybe you also want the girl, and the girl has refused to have any relationship with you. So I don't think that whatever you're saying is true. So people told him like, okay, okay, if at all you think that you're lying to you, then do this. So during the night, the guy took a pin, a needle, not even a needle. The guy took a pin and inserted the pin on the pillow. Yes, on the pillow. So when the lady came, the lady just slept off. Yes, after they had danced, they have gone to the disco, they danced, they partied, they did 1, 2, 3. Then the guy decided to take the pin and pin it on the pillow. So and he just left. After that, he just left to go somewhere, to go be with his friends, because that was a test. That is one of the things that you can use so that you can identify, you can know if somebody is a witch, a night runner, or something of that sort. So after doing that, after taking the pin and pin it inside the pillow, the guy just left to go to be with his friends, waiting for the results. So when he came back to the house, they really just swelled up. He just found somebody who is so big that the bed was even full. This is not like a myth, and this is not like a story. This is the reality, and this is something that happens. I know most of the people that come from the community that I am in, I know they do understand this thing, and they can attest to the fact that I'm telling the truth. But it's something that happens. I know it is kind of hard to believe and to connect things. But in Africa, you never know. In Africa, you can expect anything, anytime. Because black magic is real. Yeah, it's real. So he just found somebody who was already swelled up, and the lady was snoring too much. The guy was just transfixed on the spot and was so afraid. He tried to run away, he couldn't. The legs were so heavy, he couldn't even do anything. Finally, when he came back to his senses, the guy just left the house and went back, and he just left the house and went to sleep somewhere else after removing the pin from the pillow that he took, that he had already pinned inside. He just left. In the morning when he came, the lady was like, "Oh, why did you leave me alone and went away? I thought that we were supposed to be sleeping together." And the guy said that, "Oh, I just went to such a place, and the party was too much, and I just had to sleep off, and I just slept off." And that was the end of that relationship. He just told the girl, "No, I don't want to have any relationship with you. I don't want to have anything to do with you." But he never told her the reason. But that is what happened. So one of the ways in which you can know if somebody is a witch or is a night runner is you just take a pin. Yes, you take a pin or you take a needle, then you pin it on the pillow where the person is sleeping, on the pillow or on the mattress where the person cannot sleep. I don't know the correlation between the pin and the person and the human being, but that is what normally happens. You take a pin, you pin it where the person is sleeping. Even if the person is sleeping on a cushion, just pin it there, or the pillow, you just pin it there. Then what happens is that this pin is going to tell you whether this person is a witch or a night runner or not. So after taking the pin, just pin it there, and then you just leave it there when the person is sleeping. You do that when the person is sleeping. Wherever the person is sleeping, that is where you pin it. And when what happens is that this pin is going to make this person to swell. The person is going to be so big. If I told the person is a witch or a night runner, especially if the person is a night runner, that is what happens. The person is going to swell so much, and is going to be snoring. That swelling is going to cause a lot of snoring, so the person is going to be snoring. So that is one of the ways in which you can know if that person is a witch, is a night runner or practices witchcraft. That is one of the way. And then these guys who practices witchcraft, they don't normally, there's this plant that is called euphorbia. I don't know whether you know it. This is a kind of a plant. It is a green plant, and in most cases, if you cut it, some sort of liquids come out that looks like milk, but they are very sticky. It's like glue, but they're very sticky. It's called what do we call it? Euphorbia. Yeah, it is called euphorbia. I don't know whether you know, but you can Google it out. Euphorbia. This plant, these guys don't associate with it. They don't associate with this plant called euphorbia. The people that are witches, the witches or the night runners, they don't associate with euphorbia, not at all. If at all they are burning euphorbia, they're using it as charcoal, because there are people, at times people always cut them down, then after cutting them down, they dry them. After drying them, then they use it as firewood to cook or to prepare food. But in their homestay, you find that they normally don't use them, because to them it makes their eyes to be very itchy. It makes their eyes to be very itchy and very watery. There is a way in which it affects them. So in their homestead, that is a no-go zone. They don't use it at all. They don't use it. So if at all you've watched this video till here, kindly subscribe, because we still have part 3 of this of this video. We still have part 3 of this video, because I haven't finished. There are a lot of things that we still have to talk about concerning witchcraft in Africa. This is just a continuation of night runners, of which I think I have completed. When it comes to night runners, I've already completed, but we still have to continue with witchcraft in Africa. I was only talking about night runners night runners in Africa. So the next episode, in the next video, or in the next vlog, we are going to talk about witchcraft in Africa. Yes. So if at all you've been watching and you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. Do the needful. Kindly subscribe, and remember to tell a friend about us. Yes, about us. So till then, see you then.